Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Victor Arano gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. Strike one to start the at-bat. Arano, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Melky Cabrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Now with the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
In now, JT Realmuto.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the Pirates have their first base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 249 the average coming in. 11 home runs and 48 driven in. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Dickerson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Step on the bag for 1.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The relay.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Standing in now, Victor Arano,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Richard Blyer enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The first baseman, number 17, Hoskins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Hoskins is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Segura at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First offering on its
The
way.
shortstop,
Unable
Addison
to find the zone with the
Russell.
slider. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
And with 1
The
away
pitcher,
for him
number
here in the
49,
inning, let's take a quick look at the
Richard
standings, and you can
Dwyer.
see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Stepping up now, Richard Dwyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. This is popped up. Franco in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kramer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front of.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Up next will be Nick Williams. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The third baseman, number 7.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and that means Michael Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Victor Arano. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
The batter,
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Gene Segura standing in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 6-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But an atom bowl right to him for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Two are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gregory.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Williams, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in
Now
and pretty
batting.
dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that
Cervelli.
groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now in the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
So striding forward now, Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Number
Your attention,
16
please.
will start to loosen
Pinch
up in
hitting
the
for the
on-deck
Pirates.
circle as he'll bat with
Number
2 on and
16.
2 out here. Popped him up.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates nothing.
Now
Xavier
pitching for
Cedeno
Pittsburgh.
gets the call to pitch
Number
here, and he'll try to
45,
sort this mess
Xavier
out. He's going to try to at
Cedeno.
least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, JT Realmuto. A hit and 2
Leading
tries
off
for him so
Phillies,
far.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
He's set, and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on
The
one
left
right
fielder.
now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you
Wilka.
possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That's third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Realmuto stands at second with no outs. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Michael Franco. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Victor Arano. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Gene Segura.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Polanco will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Kramer. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right. 1 away. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He can't get there as it falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Bell.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Franco is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Cabrera. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Michael Franco pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 10-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Soft liner to the right side, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andrew McCutcheon is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes this the other way to right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. Line to the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Kramer is there. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 11-0. Juan Nicasio been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Behind 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 11. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
In now, Odubel Herrera.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And that's the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. High in the air down the right field line. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 11-0. So striding in, Melky Cabrera starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-0 the count. Slider finds the zone for a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count remains at 0-2. Cabrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the Phillies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Our final line
A
score
comfortable
tonight.
victory.
11-0.